Ras is an artist, born and raised in Nyeri. Art has been a part of me since I was a young child. I remember I used to get into a lot of trouble because I used to draw on anything I could get my hands on. So I can say art has been a part of me since I was a small child. Yeah. This is not a religion. This is a way of life. Yeah, Rastafari is its name. Yeah, but my real names are Waweru Wakaruri. Yeah, those are the names that I was given by my parents when I was born. Yeah, Waweru Wakaruri. I can say I get my artistic inclination from my mother. My mother is an artist. Yeah. Though she doesn't practice it, but I can tell from how she arranges the house, how she does her work. You can tell that she's an artist. So I think I get it from her. The thing about Rastafari is about naturality, and when you are in a natural state, that is when you are able to be creative. Yeah. You get, yeah. When you are most natural is when you can tap the creative energy. I think Rastafari liberty, there's no separation of me and Rastafari liberty. Rastafari liberty is everything that I'm all about, even the art and even other things that are outside art. So I don't think it's just me. It's just, yeah. See, the thing with art is that you're able to express yourself. I feel that I have a lot to tell the world, and I don't see any other way to do so than art. Art is I think is the best way that one can really express him or herself. At first I did another course. I did IT at another university, but upon completion I saw that was not the direction for me. So I opted to come at KU and enroll for a course in fine arts. Not that I want to be a person with many degrees. It's just that IT was not really in me. It's not like art. Yeah, IT was a course I did because my parents couldn't allow me to do art at that time. At that time, they were not as supportive as they are now. So they kind of insisted that I should do a more corporate kind of course, and so that is how I enrolled in IT. But upon completion, I just decided I don't want anything to do with that, and I started the journey of art. Yeah. Okay. Before training, I didn't know the best paints to use. I didn't know how to mix color well, but after the training, I can now say that I'm able to identify the best paints to use, and also in terms of techniques, I know the techniques that work for me, and I've also been able to identify my style, because every artist has his own style. So through the training, I'm able now to identify my style. Like for me, I'm an expressionist kind of artist. There is realism, there is surrealism, there is cubism. Yeah, there are a couple of styles, yeah, but mine is expressionism. The thing that inspired me to do this painting is the ongoing campaigns all over the world about legalization of marijuana. So it inspired me to think like one day, even in our own country, marijuana might become legal. So you will find more and more people medicating freely with marijuana without the risk of being harassed by policemen. Yeah. That is how I decided to do this painting of these old women medicating freely without worry of being harassed by. The thing about art is what you feel to express, you just express it without the worry of whether somebody else will like it or not. Yeah, and also about this, it's that even science has proven, the scientists are saying that marijuana is the most medicinal plant known to man. So whether they like it or not, it's the truth, and science can prove it. So I think people should like really get to research about it and maybe read about current research on the same, so they can really get to know about the benefits of, like the irony of it is that most of the diseases caused by the things that are legal are cured by this one thing that is illegal. You see, an old woman, like people used to associate marijuana and young people, but you see, an old woman, old age shows wisdom, because when you're old you have lived a lot of days, so you have a lot of experience. So when you see an old woman doing this, you know that she's doing it because she knows about it. Okay, to really make it come out like it has, you have to use the dry brush technique, so as to get the texture of the skin. As you know, an old woman has a lot of wrinkles. Her skin is not as smooth as yours. So to really get that texture, you have to use the dry brush technique, where you don't use a lot of water. You don't mix your paint with water. You just use the paint as it is dry, so to get the desired texture. To really make it come out as it has, you have to use bright colors, because a painting must also be beautiful, so as to really catch the eye. So I like using warm colors, the yellows you can see, the orange, and the blues and purples. You see, the thing about when painting, you have to consider the direction of light, because the way we work as artists is that we work with shadows and light. So we deal with the effect of light on a surface. You see, when light hits a surface, you get the shadows, you get the areas that are lighter. So you have to really understand the effect of light on a surface. This part of the painting is darker. As you approach this part, it becomes lighter. So this means that this is the direction of light. So you can see the light hits the nose here, but because it's a bit sunken, you get a shadow here. That is how you approach that. Okay, a sketch is the first thing you do before you paint. Like, you come with a pencil, get the face right, get the shoulders right, get the hands right. When you get the proportions right, that is when you begin painting. You begin painting when you get everything in place. That is when you add color. Everything starts with a sketch. For the various areas, some areas I have to use a detailed brush, a brush that is specifically designed to do areas with small details. But areas like these where the surface is big, I use a wider brush. See, the direction of the brush determines the illusion you create on the painting. Like here, I have to take I have to move the brush in this direction to create the illusion of a curve. If I was to do this, it becomes flat. So you have to really check the direction of the brush as you paint to really get the illusion that you desire. Okay, like I've said, it has always been in me since I was young, but it's always good to get training. Even though it's a talent, it can be enhanced by training. So that is why I decided to enroll for this course in KU. I can say drawing is good, but color really gives an artwork life. You see, with color, one is able to interpret a lot of things. So when drawings kind of limits somebody when in terms of trying to bring out the life in a artwork. So that is why I prefer painting maybe more than drawing, because color really gives the artwork some life. You first have to be a good artist in drawing, so that you can also be a good artist in not that drawing is any less important than painting. You have to first be a good artist in drawing, so that you can advance in being a good painter. It starts by drawing, and drawing is very fundamental to being a good painter. Okay, let me start by saying that my parents are very supportive, but that was not always the case. As a young child, like I've told you, I used to get a lot of beatings for drawing anywhere, you see. But over time, they have come to know that this is what I really want to do, and this is my passion. And since then, they are very supportive of what I'm doing. Yes, I've sold a couple of paintings, in a couple of exhibitions. Like there was one exhibition at the Garden City Mall. And also I also move my paintings around various malls within Nairobi. That is how I managed to sell a couple of artworks. There's a good market for art. You see, right now in Kenya, there's a growing market for art. There's a growing appetite for art as compared to other times. Art is really selling in Kenya. One is this one that I'm working on right now. It's incomplete. I also love this painting. This is a landscape painting. As you can see, the water, the flourishing vegetation. The reason I like this kind of landscapes is because I come from the Nyeri Highlands, and you see in Nyeri there's a lot of rain and water bodies are plenty. So this is part of my childhood. So I like painting such landscapes of depicting the highlands of Nyeri. Okay, how it makes me feel, I would say it brings some kind of healing. You see, like you see nature, the colors of nature, bring a kind of healing to me, because I'm a nature person, and I think there is healing in nature. So when I am able to bring out such a piece, it's quite a good feeling, a feeling of accomplishment. Okay, this is something I had in heart. There's such a place somewhere in Nyeri. This is a place we used to go swimming. So I kind of decided to remember those memories when we were little boys, where we used to go and swim and play around with the water. So I'm kind of trying to bring out my childhood memories. Okay, I would say yes, a name is important, but I think the artwork itself is what determines whether people will buy it or not buy it. You see, I believe if you really put effort in an artwork and really bring it in an excellent way, you will find market for it. Of course. When you have a name for yourself, you see, many people know about you, so they check out the kind of artwork you are producing, they kind of follow you. So if you have a name for yourself, you find it a bit easier. But it all starts with the artwork. Maybe I would say locally, I would say Patrick Mokabi and somebody like Simon Tobiko, who was one of us here. And maybe I would say internationally, I like people like George Pemba, a South African. I really like how he uses his painting to criticize the government and talk about social issues. There's one. The only exhibition I've attended is one that was held sometimes back at Garden City Mall. Okay, it was good in terms of exposure and also connecting with clients. But I didn't make to sell any piece, but it was quite good because the exposure was quite good, and I also got to know what other artists are doing, and it really opened my eyes on the kind of artwork that I should be doing and the kind of artwork that is selling out there. Okay, I would love to work with Patrick Mokabi. He's a really good artist, and he's kind of motivating and inspiring, because I think he's one of the major artists in Kenya, and I really like how he does his artwork. I think he's also an expressionist like me, and I would really like to know a thing or two from him. Art for one, beside making money, helps you to express yourself, and when you express yourself, you release a lot of emotions and stuff, and you really feel relaxed. So I think art is good. Is also a kind of therapy for anyone. So anyone who wants to pursue art, then they should really go for it. Yeah. To the art students all over this country and this world, I will tell you that follow your heart and don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Persist in what you're doing, work hard, and I know you will make it in this art world. Yeah.
You don't know how to price your art pieces. You don't know where to get your color to sell your art. You know which kind of clients you want to deal with. You don't know how to work.